Hi, welcome. This is the energy for today, November 13th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today? November 13th. November 13th. What does the viewer need to see in here? Boy, it's going fast. It's already the 13th. It seems like it just started amazingly quickly. Okay, so the first one out was listening. So this involves really being maybe sometimes quiet and maybe observing things differently, and maybe allowing yourself to open up on a different kind of arena that you're used to. And then the strength card. So it really, once you open up and you start listening and you learn different things, you definitely start to grow. Perhaps there's a sense of needing some kind of strength to overcome something. Okay. And then you have the message and fragment. So maybe feeling lost, feeling a little discombobulated. You might need some kind of strength, maybe to either give a message, maybe you're waiting to receive a message. Okay. And that scattery kind of feeling that you might be feeling, I don't feel like it's gonna be too long that you're gonna stay like that. I think it's temporary. Perhaps this is you maybe coming together from a place where you were scattered or lost or not able to see things clearly, because I definitely do feel you're getting messages, and strength is about healing. Getting yourself stronger in that core. Maybe you're learning this with the listening. I feel like the listening is very much where you have to really pay attention. Okay, so maybe you're needing to pay attention so that you don't get lost in that, all these little pieces that are pulling you. Okay, so welcome guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you stay positive in your thinking, and just stay together as a collective. Continue to pray. Definitely, that will help the collective. At the bottom is denial. And at the top it's cycles. So are you almost as if, are you denying a path that you should be going? Is that why you feel so scattered? Meaning you're not seeing the bigger picture as far as fulfillment and things coming into your life that are meant to be. They're saying destiny. So is this something that you need to change? Are you uncertain about your space, where you are, your cycle, So let's see what these mean for you. Welcome. Let's see. I want to know card 23, listening. What does this mean? The listening card for the viewer. What does that mean? What does it mean, please? Okay, so you got the King of Swords with the Ten of Swords, and then the Strength card, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so wow guys, that's a lot of swords. That's 3 different cards with swords, and then the Strength. So this King of Swords is really looking for some kind of truth, some kind of clarity. It's really the sense where you're fighting yourself with something. Is it because you're holding yourself back from something? Either depriving yourself. With the Ten of Swords, I feel as if perhaps you know the reason you're stuck. Perhaps you're not taking action. Is it because you're scared? Is there something that maybe you really do need to listen to your inner guidance, your whatever ideas you're getting, or whatever feelings. Perhaps needing to end things that are just really hovering over you and really influencing you from moving. Let's see here. What is the King of Swords? What's the King of Swords, please? So you have the Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Moving towards the truth. This is a hard lesson that's been learned with the Knight of Pentacles. Was this a really hard karmic lesson for you? Meaning something that was revealed to you, and you might have just sort of stubbornly walked away from it, or stubbornly didn't want to pay attention to it, or something like that. But the Four of Wands, it's almost as if this is something that was stable for you. And perhaps maybe you're learning from this situation, whatever that might be for you. I feel like there's some kind of learning with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. You got the King and the Queen of Swords. Is something that was very somewhat, they said beloved. Did you walk away from your beloved? I do feel like perhaps with the Four of Wands, this is a sense of really desiring and needing some kind of stability. Is this where you're going towards with the Eight of Wands? What's at the bottom? So the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So are you deciding between a wife, a husband, a relationship, maybe even a business partnership? You know, you have to weigh the pros and the cons. I'm not sure, because this is a general reading. In other words, you know what this means for you, but it's almost as if maybe you're learning to listen. I feel like maybe, and it's almost a sense of the only reason it's sinking in is because there's so much thought about it. Are you thinking about your person, the person that brought you truth? Maybe perhaps your true love with the Queen of Swords. Let's see here. And is there going to be communication between the two? Some sort of, I mean, you got the little Cupid's arrow coming down. I definitely do feel like that could be something that maybe you're supposed to go towards, because I did hear destiny before. This was your destiny, but are you sitting on it? What is the Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords, is it so overwhelming? It feels like very overwhelming. You got the Ten of Swords. So I said Ten of Swords, but it's a Ten of Wands, sorry. Here we go with the Ten of Swords, and then the Emperor. So I need glasses to read better, guys, sorry. Writing, not so much the cards. So yeah, you're stuck on something. It puts a lot of heaviness on you, and it's really that sense with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. To me, it's almost the same kind of energy where you're just sort of stuck, you're boggled in. They are both tens, so does this mean this cycle is almost over? Are you learning? Is this karmic cycle sort of going to pass you by? Because I feel with the Emperor, this is you sticking up for what you want. This is definitely maybe a lesson that has had to happen for you to become stable, to perhaps, you know, move away from something that has been either hurtful, stressful, damaging to your soul. Really, I do feel like this is something that perhaps this King of Swords is maybe changing into some sort of stability. Okay. Let's see. With this Strength card, what is this Strength card right here? This Strength card, what does that mean? The Strength card, please. Okay. You have the Seven of Pentacles. You got the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So I feel like this is where, you know, if you really want it, or you really have to fight for it with the Seven of Pentacles, to either grow something from scratch, you know, or is this growing something from the past? Maybe something that you got stuck in an obstacle, or some sort of what does it feel like? It feels like some kind of diversion or something that didn't allow you to manifest everything that you wanted out of this situation. I feel like this is perhaps something that if you really want it and you want to reap from whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, it's like you somehow need some courage and some strength. And what is it that you're trying to overcome? With this Strength card, it definitely shows, like, I mean, is it your ego? Is it your environment? Is it just something that's just blocking you? Okay. But I do feel as if with the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, you're on your way to getting that success, that feeling of things growing again, the feeling of things being manifested, with reciprocity, with balance, you know. And the Three of Cups is really this kind of card of divine intervention. It's the kind of card that you're being drawn to some kind of peace and some kind of perhaps reunion. Is this maybe needing to pick between two different people? With the Three of Cups, sometimes that could be a third party. I feel that with the rest of the cards, it's you really taking that courage to get you to this place where you can be happy and have balance. Is that with somebody else? I mean, is somebody drawing you to this Three of Cups, you know? What's the Three of Cups? Give me one on the Three of Cups, please. So the King of Pentacles, it's yourself. You want to be happy. You want to be balanced. You want to be stable. Okay, so your lessons that you've had are really calling for you to become something better, something whole, really. And what is the Knight of Swords? And yet again, we have masculine energy today. I mean, I do see the Queen here, but this is as a reference, this is somebody who maybe made an impact on your life and gave you some kind of truth. And you know, that truth is hard to face when you're refusing to acknowledge it or receive it, or even see it when it's right in your face. What is the Knight of Swords? What's the Knight of Swords? What is the Knight of Swords, please? Knight of Swords. Okay. So you have the Three of Swords. Okay. And the Queen of Cups. So somebody that could be somewhat, they said fidgeting, which is a weird word for me. Fidgeting. Fidgeting. What does that mean? Like, in other words, what I feel is what they're trying to say is maybe somebody who's been playing with your emotions, changing things. I feel like this is you needing to take action on maybe somebody who controls your emotions, somebody who makes you feel fidgety, someone who maybe you're heartbroken, causes you heartbreak. Okay, maybe this is that third party situation where you got to pick between two. Do you pick the truth, or do you pick a sense of somebody who's maybe trying to persuade you to stay in a situation that you're not happy in? Okay, that's what I feel the Queen of Cups is with the Three of Swords. It's very much somebody that might be trying to control the situation, but control it in a sense where it keeps you in a sense of a depressive state, heartbroken, almost in a state where you're not listening and you're not learning from something. So maybe you're not listening to that person anymore. Okay. Yeah, because this is the Knight of Swords. This is a person who takes action. This is someone who fights back. It's like a vengeance, you know, you come back. Maybe this is you getting back some revenge on somebody who's really oppressed you or kept you back, or wishing for some reciprocity. Okay, some kind of, did this person cause you to feel like this or do something to you? And it's almost in a sense where there's a sense of anger towards it, you know. But it's really where you really have to stand up for yourself and really become whole again. The Four of Wands could definitely be that ending, in order so you can get that new beginning with the stability again. The Emperor and the Four of Wands really is about becoming stable within yourself. So are you being beckoned to have stability in your life so that you can have growth and really reap everything that you've been sowing, everything that you've been manifesting, you've been trying to manifest. So are you manifesting a return of a loved one? Are you manifesting a return of just stability and this wholeness? Perhaps you're manifesting getting out of this Three of Swords energy with the Queen of Swords. Because I feel this person is controlling your emotions. I mean, just looking at it, I just feel like it's somebody who might be fidgeting with your stuff. Fidgeting. I just see like, and that's such a different word for me. Going through things. Maybe they know how to push your buttons, okay? you would know. Okay, so let's see. Maybe you're breaking free from this. Okay, let's see. What is the Strength card? The Strength card is really about that courage. It's about courage. See, there you go. The Death card. So it's very much that energy of transforming, and it does allow a sense of rebirth as far as you starting over, growing new branches, you know, extending yourself out more, not being scared, not being held in fear. The Three of Swords could also be deathly scared of something. Ten of Swords, you're just stuck. You just don't know what to do. Ten of Wands, it's just stressful. So I do see her with the Death card. It's like you leaving that stuff, you releasing it and healing again. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles and then the Page of Pentacles. So really, maybe this is a message that you're going to hear, that somebody's either healthy or ready to really maybe converse and start over again with the Ace of Pentacles. So I wouldn't be too shocked if you hear from somebody who has been transformed and is somehow going through a transition, and perhaps wanting to converse and tell you things that they've learned. Okay, let's see. I want to know, what is the Ace of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles. So it's a new option. It's a new way of thinking. It's a way of getting out of fear. It's a way of not kicking yourself for the things that you have chosen in the past that were wrong for you. This is your inner guidance trying to guide you to a new opportunity, to not look back, to also go through the door, to open that door and go through it, to whatever it is that you're trying to change about yourself. You have also the Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Swords. It's almost as if ending this miscommunication, or maybe this lack of communication that you've been having with another. Perhaps ending a silent treatment, or ending a separation, or maybe this kind of period where you just haven't spoken to somebody in so long. I feel like that is being broken, and it's really a new opportunity to start over again, to have clarity, to not be scared to voice things that you need to voice. Okay, it's really a new beginning for you, and don't be ashamed of the mistakes you made. Don't be don't hold back to those things that didn't work out. There's still time for you. There's always time to learn. And when I mean learning, I mean like learning karmic lessons, learning these lessons so that you don't keep repeating the same cycle over and over. This is a sense of breaking free, definitely. Let's see. What is the message? What's the message here? The message card. 45. Card 45. What does this mean? Okay. This one. Okay, the King of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay, so you see, either you're dating 3 different kings, which I doubt it. I think this is just your person transforming into different situations, having some kind of truth, putting on the big boy pants to make things stabilized. And the King of Cups is, okay, I'm ready to share my love. I'm ready to be loving. I'm ready to not run away from vulnerability. I'm ready to face my emotions. And I mean, the Six of Cups, my gosh, is that balance or what? There's definitely a sense of some kind of peace and harmony, a sense of just being able to sit and not fidget. So maybe you're transforming, whoever this is for you, whether it's you or your person, but it's definitely a wish fulfillment. It's definitely something that was lost in the past, maybe something that came for you, and maybe you weren't quite ready to jump on board for this new cycle. But I definitely do feel that there's a shedding of the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords. Are you shedding a difficult partner, a toxic partner? Whether it's love or business, you take the pick. But I do see good things coming here. with the wheel. It's very much that kind of card of things falling off that maybe you might have lingered with you for a long time, and you just maybe never really cleaned house. The wheel is very much like good luck. So this is maybe a time of serendipity. I definitely do feel follow your intuition. Perhaps this is somebody's wish come true, to be able to maybe offer love or to receive love. And it's a fortunate thing. It's very it's part of your destiny, definitely. And this is a message that maybe you're scared you're not going to get. You fear it moving away from you. You're scattered because you're not either giving the message or you're not receiving the message. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what's the King of Cups? Give me one for the King of Cups. So, okay. The stars, healing, divinely guided, opening up to faith, which will allow your emotions to heal. What's the Six of Cups? The Six of Cups, please. What is the Six of Cups? So you got the Five of Pentacles, at a loss without your Six of Cups. Maybe a person. Maybe this is where, you've lost a lot of stuff, but now you're getting into the point of, being balanced and being happy again. I view this card as being happy with the Six of Cups. Is it with a person? Okay, I was going to say, is it a person? So justice, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Queen of Wands, the Moon, the King of Wands, and the Temperance. So there's a lot of healing going on. I definitely do feel like maybe this is you leaving a marriage. This is definitely maybe you leaving a marriage or a commitment to change things, because you have the knowledge now that perhaps maybe you want to choose happiness. Maybe you want to choose something authentic, something that has balance. Is this what you're lacking? Is that what you're lacking here with the Five of Pentacles? But the Nine of Cups is that wish. So you want this to happen. So is that why you feel fragmented? Because maybe you feel that it's not going to come to you. Is it because you're not making the choice? You're not making the choice to go forward with that? Fragmented, please. What is fragmented? So the Five of Swords. Are you letting others control the way you think, the way you see things? Is it fear that you don't want to face something, or maybe let go of something? Because the Five of Swords is letting go of conflict. You see, they have swords and there's a head on the platter. So are you holding your head on the platter for others' expenses? This is really where that fragmentation is happening. Or maybe you're listening to others, or maybe you're listening to that conflict that comes in from inside of you, which is fear. And so you choose not to hear it, and you choose to somehow walk away from it, which then keeps you on that same cycle. Okay. I was going to say, what is the Five of Swords? So you have the World. It's time to end it. It's time to release those kind of feelings of uneasiness. Once you do that, and you meditate and you give time for yourself, clarity comes in, and the clarity starts to somehow wash away any kind of stagnant or stress or anything like that that's happening in your life. And really the world is saying, you have this knowledge, why not do something with it? Do something with this knowledge, meaning the lessons that you have learned, and really start listening to where you're meant to go towards. Okay. I want to know, Five of Swords. What is the Five of Swords? I'm going to ask again because I feel like it just sort of came out, but okay. So, the Seven of Swords, you're holding yourself back. See, it's very much what the world said. It's time to get over that. Seven of Swords, either you're lying to yourself or you're letting others call the shot, and you're sort of just doing whatever they say, and you're sort of just going that way. But it's causing a sense of friction and antsiness, and maybe that's where that fidgeting comes in, where the inside of you is fidgety, because you're not listening to your soul. You're not listening to something with the Hierophant right here. Something, and that is that you got to choose something that you love. whether this is a person, a place, or a thing, they're really calling you to listen to this inner guidance. Okay. Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords here? What is the Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords, please. So, Judgment. Okay, you got a second chance here. You have a new opportunity to release that. And really don't cast judgment upon yourself or others, because God will never do that to you as long as you surrender to it. Don't keep walking away from the situation. I do feel like this is a new opportunity, and you just don't know how long is that opportunity open for. How long will that door stay open for you? Or do you continue to stay like this with the Ten of Swords, stuck because maybe you were too stubborn to listen or learn a lesson? Okay. And I'm just the messenger. I don't know where this is coming from. It's just, I guess I prayed and I asked, what do they need to hear? So this is what you need to hear. Okay. I want to know, what is this, and what is the conclusion for this story? What is the conclusion of this story, please? What's the conclusion here for this story? Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles headed towards some kind of stability, some kind of growth, definitely growing new things. Look at that Ace of Pentacles, allowing new things to come in. Queen of Pentacles. And so is this the new beginning with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups? So there we have a sense of, okay, there's a new beginning between a masculine and a feminine energies coming together. You might be opposites. One is more grounded and one is more like maybe not so willing to share emotions, but now they are. Okay. And the Tower. So some kind of shift here, some kind of shift in energy, and it will come fastly, might be surprisingly. Okay. And the World. So look at that. You have two majors. The World and the Tower, very influential, very destiny driven, very divinely guided, you know. Okay, so, and then you have the Ace of Swords. So some kind of truth needs to be spoken. This is also true love here. This is authentic. This is truth. So whoever hasn't been living on a firm foundation because of lies or just deception from others, this is some kind of truth setting you free with the Ace of Swords. And it's a gift. It's really a gift. Now, do you turn your back on that and continue on that cycle? That is up to you. That is what free will is. Yep. Okay, so let's see here. What are the words of love? What are the words of love? What are the words of love? Okay. Commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. So commitment. Maybe you've been committed to something and it just really broke your heart because it didn't turn out the way it was supposed to. Okay, so forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. So that's beautiful. There's definitely a sense of healing. That's definitely a sense of transformation, and it's definitely a sense of divine intervention. Okay, forgiveness is along with that judgment. You know, don't hold judgments for you or for others. Just maybe go forward in a new path that'll make you happier, really. Let's take a look here. What is this karmic cycle that they've been dealing with? What is this karmic cycle? They said you can't make other people happy. What does that mean? Maybe you've been stuck with somebody that tries to maybe undermine you, or maybe sabotage your thoughts, or try to hold you against where you want to go. Okay, you have heartbroken, so deeply hurt, sad, separation, a breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. So your heart continues to mourn and be heartbroken because perhaps you're not allowing yourself to go in this path that you want to, and that's why you feel in pieces. Okay, what else? Okay, so you have the Snake, competition, envy, clever, malicious. Look out for yourself, okay? And then the coffin. Okay, but that's beautiful because this is ending, okay? So ending brings new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So be patient. Be patient for whoever this is. Whether this is you going through the change or them, be patient. I think they will see like I said, with the Ace of Swords, it's really seeing the truth, and you just can't avoid the truth anymore. You can't take lies as the truth anymore. That's the hardest thing, and people avoid it. They avoid it because they don't want to believe it. Well, I think that is going to go away. Okay. And then you have soulmates, so soul connection, partnership agreement, and soul contract. So you have a soul contract with this person. And then the chaser, codependent, relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So I do feel like this is the person healing, okay? And perhaps maybe you've helped them to heal without even really knowing. Okay, I want to know, what is the angel message here? What's the angel message here? The angel message here. Okay, so Carissa, Carissa? I don't know, I'm sorry. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angel to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you. So this is someone who's letting go of the hardship. This is definitely healing, okay? Really being called to let all this drama go and start over. And you're worth it, and you're enough. You're really enough, okay? Maybe you have doubt, someone has placed doubt on you that you are enough, but you are enough, okay? And you are lovable. I want to know, what is the Kuan Yin message here? The Kuan Yin message. Okay, so here we go. There's my voicey, of course. Let's see here. It says, the divine plan is always happening, even if all appears to be going backwards at an alarming rate. Do not give up to doubt. Do not dispense with truth. The ocean appears to pull back in order to build another wave that will soon reach the shore. So it is with this, the unfolding of life, and the mysterious workings of grace. Trust unconditional and celebrate. There you go. It's definitely waiting for that new wave to come. And it could be anxious, and maybe that's why you're fidgeting, okay? So just hang tight. I definitely do feel things will change for you. Just one more. I want to know, what is the love message that they need to hear? Okay, they said, I was going to put them back because I didn't think they came out, but they said no. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. This one here. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. And right in the very beginning, there's lots of swords, so a lot of thinking. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And then this one right here, it says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out with the best, for the best. So yeah, that's all you can do, is really think about yourself, stay focused to yourself, and if the other part needs to work on things, just know that spirit is balancing things out for you, and you will see the truth in the end. Okay, we have two endings here, so there you go. I hope you liked the reading. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a beautiful day and stay blessed. I'll see you guys tomorrow.